This is the Jaffel Report.
Last Friday, January 30th, 2026, served up one of the most bizarrely Canadian news cycles. A steaming bowl of maple-flavored irony. Out here on the damp edge of the continent, Catherine O'Hara, Melania Trump, Pierre Poilievre, Jim Pattison, and Hootsuite Vancouver all managed to trend for entirely different reasons. That's not news, that's modern vaudeville. Catherine O'Hara, our comedic matriarch of SCTV and Schitt's Creek fame, as well as Home Alone and Beetlejuice, well, she picked up the Governor General's Performing Arts Lifetime Achievement Award back in 2021. At this point, she's less an actor than a national reflex. Whenever life gets ridiculous, we picture her smirking knowingly from a Schitt's Creek kitchen. The upside? Proof that class and character can still earn applause. The downside? Catherine O'Hara passed away after a short illness at her home in Los Angeles on Friday. She was 71. Meanwhile, Melania Trump has broke the internet again with a cryptic designer-lit video as reported in The Independent. It had all the mystery of performance art and the warmth of a luxury fridge. Optimists call it reinvention. Cynics called it bandwidth abuse. The positive? Reinvention's good for anyone. The negative? Some stories are better left in the archive. Politically speaking, in Canada, Pierre Poilievre, leader of the federal opposition Conservative Party of Canada, successfully passed his leadership review in Calgary by an 87.4% vote from delegates this past weekend. Could there be an election in the future? Oh, God. Closer to home, as I previously reported in Episode 9, Season 3, Vancouver billionaire Jim Pattison was in the headlines for selling a massive warehouse his group owned in Virginia, according to Business in Vancouver. The deal reportedly caught the attention of U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement because the facility could have been updated to be used as storage for federal supply contracts. Turns out ICE meant the agency this time, not the cubes in the cooler. The good news? Pattison's savvy timing suggests Canadian enterprise can still outmaneuver bureaucracy. The bad? When even an old-school grocer ends up tangled up in Washington's alphabet soup, it reminds us nothing in business is ever purely local anymore. And then there's Hootsuite, the one-time darling of Vancouver's tech scene, finding itself trending south of the border for all the wrong reasons, as recorded in the Globe and Mail. The company faced backlash for a contract linked to U.S. ICE data management. The execs called it a short-term pilot. The internet called it selling out. The silver lining? Well, at least Canadians still care where digital ethics begin. The cloudier part? The borderless web doesn't recognize national shame. By dusk, the rain lifted, the mountains blushed pink, and all those headlines blended into one long exhale. O'Hara gave us laughter. Pattison reminded us that commerce does have consequences, whereas Pierre Poilievre discovered that losing an election apparently has no negative consequences. Melania brought mystique, and Hootsuite gave us a moral migraine. A perfect normal Friday on the wet coast. I appreciate you taking 5 minutes with this boomer. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Who am I, you ask? Well, just another friendly observer. Call me Jaffo.
The Jaffel Report.ca.
The Jaffel Report is downloadable from wherever you get your podcasts from. That's the JaffelReport.ca. Life can be overwhelming, and sometimes we all need a moment to recharge. I initially discovered guided meditation back in my 40s, but neglected it until my heart attack in my 60s. Eventually, I started recording my own guided meditations, and now I'd like to share them with the public. Whether you prefer a simple, soothing voice or a rich experience by adding music with ambient sounds, I've got you covered. The meditation sessions start at $4.20 each. The first 3 are free. Visit 420guidedmeditation.ca. That's the number 420guidedmeditation.ca. And start your journey to inner calm. Your path to peace is just a click away.